25, the effects of stress activity, you are going to basically read this short story and you are going to underline or even highlight any situations that you think might be stressful or stressors. So, for example, okay, maybe a snowy evening might be stressful. And again, you can underline it or highlight it. Okay, that will be your choice. Now, once you have gone through the entire short story and identified the stressors, you are then going to identify which one of those stressors is a major life change, which one is a catastrophe, and which one is an everyday problem, and finally, which one is an environmental problem. Now, these four types of stressors were discussed in yesterday's notes. Now, two more key terms that have been discussed in your vocabulary practice is distress and eustress. So once you complete part number one, number two is going to ask you to select one of those stressors that you either underlined or highlighted that you think might be distress. And if you recall from your vocab practice, distress is basically stress that is negative and that can have damaging effects on you. Now, once you identified which one of those is distress, please explain why you may think it is distress. Now, for number three, you're going to do a very similar thing, but this time you're going to identify a stressor you underlined or highlighted that is eustress. And if you recall, eustress is positive stress. Things that are definitely stressful in the moment, but in the end can have a positive outcome for you. For example, weddings might be stressful to plan, but at the end, the positive thing that results from it is you end up getting married and you're happy. So identify which one of the words you underlined is eustress and then explain why. Now, for the second half of this assignment, you are going to use this graph or this picture that you see here. Now, typically when the body reacts to stress, your entire body systems will respond. Okay, the diagram below, you're going to use it to determine how each of the body functions will either increase or decrease their productivity during what's called as flight or fight response. So you will either write the word increases or decreases in the lines provided. To the body, and we look back at this graph, we see here that adrenaline is released into the blood. And typically, if you release something, that means there is more of an increase of it. Okay? When you keep things from being released, then it's a decrease. So as a result, we can attest that adrenaline is increasing in the body. Now for the rest of the red parentheses, you are either going to in those spaces. Now please remember, this assignment will be due at the end of the class period. Okay, it is going to be graded as well by the end of the week. If you turn it in anytime after today, it will be